My Assure Model Lesson Plan for Copyright Assignment. To analyze the learner characteristics, the students represent a range of ages from 9 to 12 years old. They are in 5th and 6th grade classes learning about copyright law. They possess different levels of experience and background knowledge on copyright material and fair use. Students exhibit various learning styles. These students have had access to the internet, begun research projects, and have access to multiple resources. Our goals are that students will understand what copyright is, students will be able to identify copyrighted work, students will show respect to others' work, and students will understand fair use. The selection of materials is a laptop or a desktop, a smart screen for showing the presentation, any note-taking supplies that students may need, and students will follow along and take notes on the copyright lecture. The teacher has previewed the materials used in the lesson. Students will be seated in their normal classroom arrangement. For our student response, the students will show participation by asking questions, answering questions, and note-taking. Students will show comprehension of the copyright lesson by following the copyright law and citing their work as needed throughout the year. For evaluation, students will prove mastery of the goals set by responding to questions, comments, and their note-taking. Students will also be evaluated throughout the year on various projects. The teacher will be checking for citations and credit given when using any work from others. Our rubric for copyright and fair use. Students will understand and follow copyright law and fair use guidelines for 12 points. Their the best and the highest would be great work. It is evident that students are able to determine if something is copyrighted work. Students follow copyright law and fair use guidelines in their own work. For almost there, students are able to determine if something is copyrighted work. Students mostly use copyright law and fair use guidelines in their work, missing 1 or 2 citations. They are starting to get it if students are able to determine if something is copyrighted work but do not always cite their work. And try again if students copy and paste from websites and do not follow or acknowledge copyright law or fair use guidelines.